Hi, welcome back to a juicy gossip video. So I just can't believe the news that I'm hearing, and I think Jay-Z is super petty and messy for this, to be exact. And this is what Jay-Z did. So Cardi B reveals Jay-Z heard and approved her imaginary prayer sample himself on Twitter Spaces. So she sampled one of his sounds, okay? Now this single is long and it's real hip hop. Listen, this is what she said. It's long and it's real hip hop, girl. You are trying to be smart, hence why you have been trying to, surround yourself with the Carters, hence why you've been at the Cowboy Carter show. And of course, Nicki has been going back and forth with Jay-Z, and this is Jay-Z way of really clapping back at Nicki Minaj, which I think is very mature. Like, you're a dude, you're a whole guy, beefing with a woman. And a lot of people be saying Nicki's on drugs. Nicki's not on drugs, honey people. She is not on drugs. Nicki's very aware of what she is saying. She's very educated. So the drugs, comments, those narrative, it's losing, okay? It's losing the battle. Nicki's actually beating the narrative because she isn't the only person who has bad things to say about Jay-Z and how he treats people in the media. You can say whatever you want about Kanye West. The man ain't all that wrong. When he mentioned that Cardi B was an industry plant, I figured he knew exactly what he was talking about. I think for a very long time, Jay-Z was a hidden person who was basically helping Cardi B's career from the scratch. Like, hey, I need to find someone who's hungry for success, who's bound to do just anything. And he found himself a Cardi B, of course, because Cardi B was an exotic dancer, and if you watch Love and Hip Hop, she was bound to do just everything. I'm not talking about selling herself, but she looks like the type of girl who would sign a contract to do anything, basically, to be a star. And probably she did sign an agreement, an NDA that, entails that she has to beef with Nicki Minaj. I don't know, but she did, okay? But at the end of the day, it is so annoying to know that Nicki is thriving. She's very successful. She has been a success story. And because Jay-Z never benefited from Nicki Minaj, his way of getting back at Nicki is to use another woman. Now, this sheds light on the type of woman Beyoncé is. What type of man are you laying down with? Does this mean Beyoncé is a good person? Because this cannot be that Beyoncé is a good person. Because it means that you're laying down with someone who's not, a gentle person. He's not a good man. You're trying to deprive Nicki of her tour. Allegedly, you're paying numerous blogs to say bad stuff about her. Allegedly, you're using other female rappers, allegedly, to spite Nicki's career, trying to make a new Nicki, allegedly. So no, I don't think Jay-Z's a good person. That's just my own personal opinion. I think he dislikes Nicki Minaj to the T. And though he's not verbally saying anything, he's doing stuff behind the scenes. And that's my opinion. I believe he's purposely doing things behind the scenes to hurt Nicki Minaj. Like this album, Cardi B knew if she didn't have a strong backbone, this album wouldn't have done nothing. It would have, went to dust. And I think this hype she's getting from the album, she's going to use Jay-Z, of course, and she's going to use Beyoncé, because that would be her drama roll out. And that's the title of her album, Am I the Drama? And she knows that Nicki and Jay-Z, they're beefing. And of course, Cardi B and Nicki, they're beefing. So why not use Jay-Z? Someone who's not fond of Nicki, and someone who Nicki is mad at. So Cardi B is playing her cards right, but hey, will she get the result that she's looking for? No. It's like this. You could always try to play the devil's game, but you will never win. Cardi B will never win. Nicki is not a force of action. She was created. She's blessed. She was called to do what she does. So if Nicki goes on a hiatus for 2 years and she comes back, she's always going to be Nicki Minaj. She's always going to make money, and nothing's going to ever stop that. And I think Jay-Z has a problem with that. You know, seeing a woman, a black woman so powerful, he seems like he wants to be the alpha. You know, he wants to be superior. He wants to be autonomous in the music industry. It's never going to work. So Nicki's saying, you know, she could be a king and she can be a queen. And if you don't like it, then you can't even do anything about it. And the fact that Nicki's not afraid to speak out, it speaks volumes. There's a lot of males in this industry that has to suck up to Jay-Z, because that's who they get their money from, Jay-Z. And that makes me think Nicki is one of the most richest rappers in this industry amongst men. And again, my question is, what type of person is Beyoncé? What type of person is Beyoncé? Because Beyoncé seems as if, you know, she's the type of person who would fake it for the crowd, you know, put on a fake smile, but she's not really genuine. You know, she will try to pretend as if she's fond of you and she's not. And she's the type of person, when Jay-Z will say jump, she's the type of person that will probably say how high, and it's miserable. It is super miserable. I think there's going to come a time where there's going to be a news that says, oh, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're divorced, they're broken up, because the relationship just seems not genuine. Beyonce seems like she's just there to, you know, maintain this image that, oh, she's married to Jay-Z. I don't think Beyonce is happy herself. Like, just imagine being with a man who goes against a woman. Like, it's lame. What is happening to Nicki Minaj is lame. And then Cardi B is going to post this meme, oh, that she's happy that Taylor Swift isn't dropping the same time as her. I would hope Taylor Swift drops the same month as Cardi B, to be honest with you. And I love that Nicki Minaj posted Taylor Swift on her Instagram story. Like, Nicki is actually petty, and I love that for her. But guys, this Am I the Drama album from Cardi B, I don't think it's going to do well. It's not because I'm not a Cardi B fan. I just think Cardi B lacks confidence. She's not really a music person. She's not really a rapper. You know, I don't think Cardi B's an actual rapper. I think she's just social media famous. I don't think she's a rapper. Don't drag me. It's just my opinion at the end of the day. I don't think she's a good rapper. I don't think she can rap, and that's just it. But what do I know? Let me know what y'all know in the comment section. Like this video, share if you care, and see you guys some other time. And thank you so much for sipping with us.